Hello everybody! Welcome back to the first stream of the week because scheduling issues are in fact horrible, terrible, no good, very bad, and everything that I hate in life. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I didn't set up my VTuber avatar correctly, so I need to do that real quick. Other than that, how's everybody doing? I hope we're doing well. I hope we're excited to get some good times rolling with more Timber Thursdays here on Yin-Yang streaming, Yin-Yang gaming. I hope you're having a good time. I am certainly excited. I love Timberborn. I'm enthralled. I'm a fan. I'm stuck in this part of it forever and always for the rest of all time. I'm a sucker. I'm a skank. I don't know. Hello, Pyro, and first stream of the worst month. What? What's all the hate of February for? What's wrong with February? Why do you hate February, Pyro? What? What's wrong with February? What's wrong with February, I ask, knowing exactly what's wrong with February deep down in my heart. Because frankly, who doesn't know what's wrong with February deep down in their heart? Actually, I don't. Why do you hate February, Pyro? That's a serious question. I don't really have strong opinions on the months, other than I think they should all be the same number of days. Because of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day! If you had... if you weren't maidenless, then maybe you wouldn't feel that way about Valentine's Day. That's all I'm saying. No. I get that. Valentine's Day is a... I think there was a study I saw once. It was like, statistically, Valentine's Day is the single most depressing holiday. I'm always alone. Oh, this is not serious. I didn't think you were. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made the maidenless comment. Maidenless. Dark Souls death noise. I guess it would technically be the Elden Ring death noise, because they're all different. But really, we all know what we mean when we say it. The that's the death noise. If anyone knows it, please FromSoft, don't copyright strike me for playing the death noise out of my mouth. I know it was perfect with no flaws. Anyways, but yeah, no, Valentine's Day is like the single most depressing holiday on average, is what I heard. And I think Christmas was the second most, which is crazy, because, you know, you would think of the associations that people have with those holidays, and it would be like, oh, yeah, my association with Valentine's Day is happy romance, or my association with Christmas is having a good time with my family and being together with them. And a lot of people are like, no. Actually, my association with those things is sadness. And I can see it, I do, because if you don't have those things that the holiday claims to be focused upon, then you're going to really be feeling sad and missing out. Anyways, for all of those who are concerned, my dogs are fine, by the way. That's why we had to miss stream on Tuesday. Something got messed up when I took them to the vet on Monday, and I needed to take them back, and fortunately didn't charge us for a second examination. Which is good. But it was very annoying because I had purposely scheduled them to get their annual exams on a Monday so that I wouldn't have to deal with the fact that it would be definitely interfering with my stream time, and lo and behold, here we are, it interfered with my stream time because they fucked up. I'm getting a new vet, is absolutely the end. Do I hear my own voice? Hold on. Where do I hear my own voice from? Am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. Okay. Doggies. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Right. Other than that, I mean, that's all the updates there are. School's going well for me. Everyone's having a good time there, and nothing crazy is going on. We are vibing. We're hanging. We do be chilling. I don't really have anything to add, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started with the game while I try and fix Steam Big Picture mode, because of course it broke on me. Steam hates me. That's just the way it is. Big picture mode. Why do you have to be like this, huh? Why do you do this to me? Why, oh why, are you so rude? Time to self-promote. Bam, got him. Reposted. Alright, let's play the freaking game. Let's play some Timberborn. Timber. You know, I'm a big fan of the log punk style. I am. I can't deny it. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. It's what drew me into the game. In the first place. I hope they expand on the water dynamics more, but I also don't know what they'll do with it, you know? Like, the Bad Water was great. Great addition. Good idea. The Bad Tides on hard mode come just way too early and way too frequently, unfortunately. Other than that, though. Other than that. No, not really anything to add. Other than that. I know, I feel like it should be like Oxygen Not Included. In my heart, I want it to be like Oxygen Not Included, where there's like 6 different fluids that you have to deal with at all times, and you're trying to balance the way they move, and there's pressure and like full dynamics, but like anyone who's played a lot of Oxygen Not Included will tell you that that game trying to shits itself sometimes because of how much is going on all of the time. So, you know, probably not great. Not great to do that. But here we are. Considering this game already has pretty rough lag spikes sometimes. Without further optimization, additional liquid physics is probably not the best of ideas. But it's also not the worst. Alright, so last we left off, that's right, we were in the middle of a drought. And we were working on trying to conserve water and stuff, but we had finally finished the full dam, bad tide, full water irrigation network. And we had started construction on a dam expansion that will allow us to have better control over the flow and connection of our water over time, as well as allow us to store a fair bit extra. So, we're also in the midst of rebuilding our population, because it had been utterly decimated previously. But we've got a fair bit of housing available as we've built our row house and stuff. We're working on getting a rooftop terrace built up, which will take a double platform, which, how close are we to that? We have 150. I could get that. Why haven't I gotten that? Were we saving our science for something? I feel like we must have been saving our science for something. Or maybe I'm just crazy? Is it to try and get more science? The number cruncher is cool. Engine, gravity battery, power wheel, no. Everything there seems fine. We need metal. I know we need metal, but I don't know what we need metal for. Are we saving for the Tapper Shack? I know we want that. We also need the gear workshop, of course. I don't know if we could get a hydroponic garden. It takes a fair amount of water, like, storage, but it makes a lot of food. It would let us get mushrooms and algae. Of course, we can ferment mushrooms without anything. Soybeans require additional, whatchamacallit, canola oil. So we need to start making canola, and we need an oil press. It's actually pretty possible to get an oil press. We need stuff. you know what? We got enough science and time. We're just going to go ahead and get the double platform. If I regret it, I regret it. In the meantime, connect that and put the paths up. Nice. Okay. Get to work, beavers. So we got 178 logs of storage, 45 planks, which means this thing is honestly, it's coming along. And oh, that's right. I was storing for the triple kill floodgate. That's what it was. Shit. Oh, heck. Alright, well. Can't have them all. Get to work, beavers. Not sure what they're actually working on, to be totally honest. We got farmers for days, though, so that's good. And actually, we got put a pretty good food storage. How are we on the yikes line? I know we had switched to using this lower step when exposed is the new yikes line, so we're chill. We're chill on the yikes line. We don't need to add more water down here. Hey, good. We got more beavers coming in. We got 3 available jobs just chilling on the spot, so that's also good. Which is the hauling post and the builder. Okay, yeah, those are definitely important things to have done in the whole village. That would be important. What should I build in this farmhouse once we actually have the pathway going back over it? I don't know, actually. Well, someone's doing something. Oh, we don't even have a scientist anymore. Womp womp. Someone's doing something. Ah, we got a builder now. That's good. Builders are very useful. Very important. And all of the berries are finally growing again, which is good. Though we did have plenty in storage, so supposedly not a problem. Don't quote me on that one, though. We all know how it can get. And one of the nice things about the way that this is currently set up, or at least the way we're hoping to have it set up eventually, is that we can have the floodgates drop down and just let in additional water down here to maintain that lower portion, which is pretty awesome. So that means this whole area is nice and wet. This area is not, unfortunately. But the oak trees, there aren't any that are not dead, that are in the dry, it looks like, actually. No, this one's... No, they're watered. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know what's up with that. We got 8 beavers, 4 kids. Nice, nice, nice. Yikes line is visible. Let's give them a little influx. Filling up nice and good. Oh, that's probably more than it needed. I didn't realize we had that much water. But nice. Good. And eventually, the current, like, kind of big project we were working on was to redo all of these. Because right now he's working on the mega dam, which is nice, but we technically already have a dam there, which means it's not the end of the world if we don't get one anytime soon. But it'd be really nice to be able to store a full block of water down here instead of less than a full block. Of course, we've got our side project still over here, which is good. Oh, we got 9 grown beavers, 3 baby beavers. We got a pretty good rate of growth coming in. That's good, that's good, that's good. We got an average well-being of 9. What can they get? Mangrove fruits. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. We're working on it. Fermented soybeans and mushrooms would add a lot. We could really get those. And the rooftop terrace. That'll be done soon, hopefully. And of course, there's all the aesthetics and the awe. We should get him a swimming pool. Oh, wait, that's right. That all takes science. Womp womp. Never mind. Hey, we've at least got an inventor who's actually working now. So that's good. And a hauler. That's good. And the birthplaces are being done by haulers, so that's good. Oh no. The builder beaver is hungry. Oh no. Not the builder beaver being hungry. I still don't know what we're gonna do across this, so I guess technically, well, the important part, no, actually I think the builder range, probably would have extended all the way down there. Whatever. Future proofing, never hurt anybody. Never heard anybody do a little future proofing. Yeah, right. And the oak trees are growing. That's good. Nice to have those ready to bounce. I don't think there's anything else that really needs to be done. I mean, I'd like to hit play on this and this, but we don't have a steady source of power until we turn this back on. I feel bad wasting a whole beaver for that, so either I'll probably be willing to turn those back on once the water starts flowing on its own again, which is in 6 days. It's really not that long. But also once we have basically more stuff ready to go, we'll turn on the inventor. I want that to be... I want a lot of science just being cranked out, okay? You can't blame me for wanted to get it done. Alright, nice. So this is gonna get built. Very good, very good. Once the water starts flowing on its own too, we'll replace these and then ultra high priority putting in the floodgates, so the new and improved dams will be done. Yippee! That's good. And then we'll be able to see what it's like when it's at full flood and we let it flood. Hopefully that doesn't destroy everybody. I don't think it will, but, you know, might go bad. So, we are at the point in the game where there's an argument to be made that this inefficiency might be worth the materials that it would take to build another way up. I mean, how hard would that be, right? We'd put in a stair, warehouse, stair, then we could go stair, stair. The 3-high wall is gonna always be a bit difficult, ain't it? So drop in the small warehouse. And then another one. Only to build up like that. Which finally allows us to go up like that. That's a lot of materials for very little benefit. Yeah. I'm saying nah. Alright, yep, don't even worry about it. Are these outside the building range? They are outside the building range. I see. That's what the issue is. In that case, I will there. Uh-oh. Yikes lines visible. Water drop below a 0.3 as well. Sorry, a 1.0 that is. So get that nice and full. It still has about a block of water left in it, so that's good. That's good. Yes, yes, flooded building. Flooded building. I don't care. Man, these poor builder beavers basically killing themselves to get these projects done. It's impressive, but sad, too. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to get the beavers over here for the building projects, you know? So I don't want to build something just to demolish it. So I'd really need a path around the edge, which we don't really have access to. Unfortunately. Not an easy one, at least. I suppose I could take a risk. So we have a secondary dam here. And once the flow starts up proper again, we blast this out and let them build up there. But that, I'm only going to do that if we have access to our flood ships. Oh yeah, you got news on the VTuber plushie finally being shipped? Oh, interesting. Is it my plushie? I didn't know I was selling a plushie, but thanks for buying it. That's really nice of you, Pyro. Thanks, dude. I assume it's a fan VTuber plushie, though, for actual. Oh, you were putting on waiting list for a month for this. A Pokemon art commission. Wow. What kind of art you commissioning there, buddy? Hey, sweet. Those are done. Go ahead and make that very highest of priorities. And then this will finally be accessible again. Yippee! Maybe I'll make that the canola field. Because, like, if we look at the planting of crops, we got soybeans, canola, corn, eggplant. Okay. That does come with the issue of the question, do we need to build soybeans as well? It means 8 days to 2, which is pretty nice. I don't know. For now, I'll keep it as kohlrabies, I guess. Because I guess might as well. I'm gonna run out of planks soon, though. That's not great. It's a plushie from the VTuber Cinder. Interesting. You're gonna commission your Dragon Ball so you use a Dragon Pokemon trainer with her potent Pokemon Spider and Ampharos. That is cool. I hope that it turns out as well as you were hoping it to. Uh-oh, we're almost out of water. We're down to dropping it to half a bar. That's not great. I might even just let all of this through. Yeah, I will. Odds are it's not gonna fill everything to the brim. And if it does, I mean, this is all the water we've got for 2 days anyways. So, yep, there it goes. And no overflow spill. Alright, so we can last a 20-day drought with what we are able to store and nothing else. That's good. This probably adds a couple of days by making it a more efficient straight into the pit thing. But we're going to need to start worrying about very long-term longevity projects if we're not careful. Do those projects mean we need fancy mega dams, maybe? Like we build up over here, crush up, let this thing get full? There's an underground ruin down there, in the place where the bad water tends to build up. It's interesting at the very least. In fact, that might be a worthwhile place to go and start moving a district over to. It would be tough, though. That's a tough one. What about over this way? So we know this is full of bad water. There's some metal ruins up here. Okay, so there's an underground ruin down here as well. So we might just be able to climb up this way. Up on top of here. Oh no, I would need to climb. We need to go this way. Bridge there. Bridge there. Climb up this part. And then we get to a really solid metal processing area, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Because we can get the initial scrap metal, build the infrastructure around the scrap metal, and then get the infinite scrap metal from the underground mine. So, okay. Yeah, that'll be nice. And it looks like we're actually going to have the science we need to get the triple floodgate, so I might be able to uncork this portion of the dam and let it go. Drought ended, cycle 14 has begun. Allow it through. Open the floodgates. Release the flow. Especially if it ends up being a bad tide, you know? And there's the water. Nice. So let's start with this one. These dams need to go. And can't forget that path. And landscaping, floodgate, build it out. Very nice. Very good, very good. Priority very high. I need that built as soon as possible. Hey, we got beavers who don't know what to do. Congratulations. One of you is gonna do that. One of you is gonna do that. We're gonna drop this floodgate down to let water start flowing. Get one of you in the lumber mill because we need planks for days. I'll leave that open for the next beaver who grows up to go there. And there's the 500. Before I blast this, let's let them... I can't let them do any more. Let them finish this first. Once that's finished, then they can do that. That'll be good. Okay, yeah. That's the plan. Should also turn on that gatherer flag now that I'm looking at it. Otherwise, we're not gonna get any mangrove flowers or blueberries, which are both very important to us. Yippee! We've got so much water flowing. It's wonderful. Wonderful, I tell you. Yahoo! It's actually diverting a ton of the water over this way, which is kind of annoying. But it's fine, because this is still running, even though it doesn't have all the horsepower that it actually needs. But it's fine. It's fine. We're A-okay. And I think we got 2 people working on it, which is improving the efficiency enough that we should be just fine without it. And this is starting to be closed off, which means this will backflow once all the water gets clogged. Nice. You'll definitely be sharing the art when you get it? Yeah, that's awesome. Who'd you commission from, and how much did it cost, may I ask? This forester ain't doing shit, so I'm gonna get him out of here. Plant dead trees that aren't marked for cutting. Are those trees marked for cutting? Ah, they are. Still fine. He wasn't doing anything that important. These fine trees are fine as is. And now he doesn't have a job. Get in there and start fermenting. We need to refill our fermented cassava stores. And look at him go, eating all those mangrove things. That's awesome. And the double platforms are getting built. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How are those floodgates looking? Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't blow the dam. Oh, we are definitely getting some overflow, though. I like how my strategy is just flood the area. Oh, good. We got someone on the gatherer flag, which means we're getting berries again. Very good, very good. I think we probably are going to want another person on the deep water pump. I think that'll be important. Because we're starting to get quite a few beavers. I don't know how many beavers can be supported per water pump, if I'm being honest. Hello, doggers. How you doing, pups? So this is definitely, I think, gonna be our main food, and maybe even wood production zone. Obviously, the place up there will be metal. Hi, puppy boy. Are you the puppy boy or you the puppy girl? Oh, it's a doggy man. Hi, Rory. Who's my good boy? Hey, floodgates are done. Woohoo! It's day 4. Let's find out what calamity this is gonna be. And we will then build the thing. Yep. Oh, look, they're doing kohlrabi's there. So what's the range on this? It can actually go out to there, so that's nice. Like how we had all this fermented cassava storage and haven't done anything with it. We don't have a friggin' fermenter. Grow up, you dang beevlings. Oh, look. Look at that rooftop terrace. It's beautiful. So let's also make sure to get that ready to go. Hey, great. We got another beaver who is grown up. Oh, I think someone died as well. Womp womp. Okay, so nothing new or huge there. Ah, it's a bad tide. Alright, well, we know what to do for a bad tide. So now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even want to blow the dam even if it is a bad tide. I need to build this all in inter-dam periods, especially if it's a bad tide, because I'm actually going to have less ability to hold back water up here. Okay. Yep. Let's just go ahead and lock it down. Lock it down. Drop that out. Let's see what that water flow change does. That's gonna divert most of that flow completely that way. Nice. But I'm actually gonna... Whoa! Do that. I'll keep this open until the last day. I'll keep... It cycles pretty quick, so I'll actually... Yeah. That'll be fine. Yep, there it goes. Water overflow. Water reflow. Will this run if I seal this? No, there's not enough flow just from the overflow to do it. And how badly does it flood if I fill this completely? Shit gets weird, TM. Okay, drop that floodgate. Let that water level down. Let that water level down. Yeah, we don't want things flooding on this side of the pond. They don't do very well. But on the last day, I probably will completely seal this so as to make it possible. Hey. Oh, shit. ferment the cassavas, you idiot. Well, hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. You should have plenty of kohlrabis, and even take it a step further by panning out to, I think, there. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep the breeding going unless it looks like there's gonna be a problem. Alright, 0.8 of a day left. Load that up. And maybe once night hits, I'll start the drainage and redirection. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because that'll flood up. This will stop flowing. This will stay nice and high. Also, I just realized I could have made these poor beavers, my poor builder beavers, could have made their lives easier for a while now. It's not much, but it does cut down on overall time spent on travel. Okay, well, there's a water section, and the bad tide is going to flow through here in just a minute. Which is scary, yep. Quite a concerning experience. Wow, these take a long time to get ready. I might... Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the old, the bad tide begins. Now let's make sure our system works. All the bad water is getting flushed out to the side. And these are completely closed, so that should hopefully stop any widespread contamination. No! The bad water overflowed into it. No! It looks pretty intent on doing it too. I'm actually just gonna dump it. "14 days, bad tide." We've got a whole block down here. We've got everything that's stored back here. Alright. So, what do you think? Double platform, single platform. I don't love having to spend all these resources to get this done, but I don't see another way this happens in a reasonable way. It's just too many resources to get built at once in the inter-disaster period. I'm so glad this works as well as it does. Oh my god, there's no contamination seeping into this. We are A-okay in this. Plenty of water down here to start us off with. We're doing great. And we're out of logs, looking at that, so congratulations. You have been chosen as Crater Beaverhurst, next top lumberjack. Welcome to the party! Yeah, I don't love the constant low spillage of bad water into that section. So, you know, not the best. But it keeps it out of the things that are truly important, which is really what matters. Oh yeah, look at all those logs that it's getting for us. Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So what else is next? What's next to be done? Yield a district crossing. This has no power, of course. We'll just go ahead and turn the both of those off. Actually, I'm gonna leave that on and turn that on instead, because we do need planks for us to build this whole mess of a project. I don't love that hole. I hope that's not going to cause problems. I think they can go any tile one. Yeah, see, he's building that from the corner there, so that's good. That's chill. They're having a good time with that. Whew, we're A-okay. Is this the first, like, set of disasters we're just gonna be fine through? I think it is. I think we're finally safe. A beaver is injured. Oh no. Well, he's off to the metal good. So we're good. We're chilling. We got 9 empty beaver beds left. That's nice. It's good. Maybe we should get the large warehouses? I don't know. Could be good. Finally, we're gonna have a semi-regular mango harvest. I'd like to keep enough kohlrabis for it to be within their diet, you know? But I suppose it's not the end of the world to me if it's not. What else I should do? Oh, well, actually, that's... Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need a path. I'm thinking we're not using anything with this bit of land. We might as well make it farmable land. Then we could make this, like, soybeans and canola, and then we can make this the other one. If we look at plantable crops. Corn and eggplant. We'll probably want to different thing with those if we ever end up even getting into it. That's a lot of complicated food processing that would need to be done. But canola and soybeans seems relatively possible to be done. You know? Alright. The mega dam is being built. Very good. Very good. Very good. Once that's done, I mean, we can basically declare victory. That'll be nice, but I want to get into the bad water production chains, of course. Man, this crater is just flooded with bad water. Now, I could have sworn there was a way to filter that. Ground, why do we have to clean up the human's mess? Oh, right, they're all dead. Thanks, Peanut. Damn. So we look at water. There's the deep mechanical fluid pump. Centrifuge. Got that bad water discharge, which is huge. It's a fluid dump. And there's the bad water pump, which allows you to collect bad water directly. It takes some metal to even do that. Yeesh. Oil press, hydroponics, food. I could have sworn there was a way to filter bad water. There's a very limited amount of clean water on this map, actually. Like, at least for sources of it. Because really the only sources of it are down where we are. And I believe literally the opposite portion of the map. Well, it's a bad type, but yeah, that's a clean water source. And it's like 2. It's 3 source blocks, yeah. So there's really not a lot of bad water going on there. Sorry, not a lot of clean water going on there. On the plus side, though, I'm trying to figure out where... What if we filled this entire critter with water? There's no bad water source. Oh, but there's an underground ruin, actually. Now, let's look. What's at the bottom of all this? There's a bad water source. There's underground ruins down there. Nothing. A couple more bad water sources. That's kind of it. Suppose I don't really care. If I've got 2 other underground ruins, I mean, there's not really... There's 2 sources of stuff. It is efficient mines. That's the only thing I believe you can even use. Yeah, I believe that's the only thing you can even use. Yeah. Jesus, I can't finish this thought. I believe that's the only thing that can even use the underground mines, so having 2 of them is probably more than enough. Considering there's also not that much stuff that actually uses metal in its construction. Oh, hey, we're at the yikes line. Pretty completely we're at the yikes line, actually. Let's go ahead. Yeah, look at how much has been lost due to evaporation over time. That sucks. Let's go ahead and drop it down to 1.0. Let out as much water as you can. Don't get washed away there, buddy. Honestly, I guess I don't really care that much. 'Cause I'm filling this back up to full. That should be plenty. Hopefully we don't get any flooding. Now we're good. Perfect. We do lose 1 block of water forever and always because of the way the ground here is, unfortunately. And, in fact, we'll always be just a few blocks shy of properly having the amount of water in here. I don't think that'll be much of an issue in the end. We're adding a fair few blocks of storage over here, but more importantly, we'll just have better control over the flow of our river, which is good. That's what you want. Plus, eventually, I mean, we could even make it so that once this is completely full, we have like a side thing. Lets it flow out this way. I wish you could make an aqueduct. Like, you carve a hole in the ground down here using dynamite. Build up a little trough with levees, then build a freaking aqueduct between here and here, and it would still let everything pass by and underneath as normal. That'd be cool. But alas, I don't think that is a feature in the game. Which is a shame. Right? Shame. Oh, we got 4 unemployed beavers. Let's go ahead and let them join the fermenter. We build a little bit extra. Let's see, when there's 2 beavers that are actually working on this thing. What do they look like? There's the other one. Man, what are you doing? Timbuktu? Get in there. 157. Perfect. Okay. I'll let someone be a forester again. And I'll let someone be a forester over here again. Very good. Very good. Alright. They do be chilling, though. The mega dam is on its way to being constructed. I suppose we probably won't be losing a full block unless we lose a full block of it to evaporation or whatever the mechanic is that makes it go down when it's not being used. We're maxed out on berries. Would you look at that? We got 420 berries. Nice. I suppose I could turn some of the berry farm into other things. Unfortunately, we actually got room for one more mangrove, which is kind of funny. I will actually be doing that. There we go, mangrove. There's room for one more. Might as well do it. Yeah. That'll get built eventually. Get the fermented cassavas coming. And that's the mangrove fruit container. I was like, what's up there? I thought there might have been more kohlrabies, but got about 300 kohlrabies sitting around. Is it time to build like more warehouses and stuff? I think it is. Get a large warehouse. It's tall. No, it's not. No, yeah, it is. It's 2 blocks tall. Look at that. Huh. Let's start with 3 of them. Oof, that's expensive. Actually, don't put in the steps yet. Oh. Nah, it'll be fine if we put the stairs in there. So I was thinking for a second, you know, we build out with platforms to there and then loop it underneath, but I don't see a reason for that. In truth. There we go. So that'll give us some very, very large warehouses to work with. What are we going to put in them? Well, let's get some mega berry storage. Let's get some kohlrabi storage as well, since we're routinely maxing those out. I think an additional small warehouse down here, medium or whatever. We'll just make this actual cassavas. Unfermented. So we can store a few more of them. The friggin' warehouse district over here. And it's got room to start moving down there if we ever wanted to. So we got cassavas, berries, kohlrabis. We seem pretty good on mangrove storage, and I do stand by we need those 2 fermented cassavas once we actually have, you know, the power and stuff to be making them regularly. Which we do. Yeah, you can already see they're starting to fill up in there, which is good, what else? We got them cassavas, berries, grubbies. How about we get them fermented soybeans and fermented mushrooms? I plan on getting those next. Do we put like that, make one last one, make it pine resin? I think that's actually not a terrible idea. Oh wow, we are full up on planks. Look at that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well. Guess we can just go ahead and pause that. Let those two set about getting to work on something else. So turn that down. Maybe get a few more of each of these. Probably don't need 4 haulers. 4 haulers though, why not? Seems fun. Yeah, we got a few logs coming in. I should probably shut off the breeding bins, huh? Yeah, let's make this pine resin. And then we go another medium warehouse. Let's put it like that. I'll run it over like that. That's gonna be raw cassavas. This one can be raw soybeans. Hello. I'm gonna put that one there for planning purposes, but we're not gonna connect it just yet. I don't like having that gap back there. I am gonna scoot that one more down. With the intention that we can put a path back there. Perfect. What else do we need? Soybeans. I guess this one will then be canola seeds. We also need a tank set up for canola oil. I would need to figure out where I'm putting the canola press, as well as the... I need to figure out where I'm putting the oil press and the canola tanks. Because theoretically, I'm going to destroy this path. But I guess not really. Because, like, on the one hand, it'd be real nice to put another fermenter in here. Guess I could sacrifice some raw cassava. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take those off planting. We will demolish that. And then we will go to food, fermenter. We'll just drop in another one. This one ferments cassavas. This one will ferment soybeans. And then once these are harvested, we'll be able to run it again, so to speak. 3 days left. Let's just get all the water we can out of this. Put it into Next level over. Not a lot of water left, unfortunately. Yep, that is that. That is all the water that will be available to us. Not great. But we'll probably make it. That'll probably last 3 days, and if it doesn't, whatever doesn't make it, we'll probably still be fine. Alright. They are going to town on building this, which is good. I want them to go to town on building that. Need them to go to town on building it is probably more accurate. Also catch me trying to figure out what the best way to get up here is gonna be, because they do need to build that last one. I'm thinking probably up here. It's a shame that this doesn't land on this. And you can't have a double staircase, you know? You're stuck. Yeah, so when this comes down, I'll probably just put in... I am so unsure on how I'm going to get them up on this side. To put in that last piece. Because otherwise we're losing an entire block of height, which is not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Strange. I wish it didn't overflow like this. I also don't know how to fix that, which is annoying. What buildings are connected? Oh, yeah. Listen, man, we're working on it. Honestly, we got so many cassavas. Well, maybe those will be done by the time the builders are done over here. Anyways. Who am I to say? Who am I to say? Guys, please don't forget to drink. I know you're like really ham on the building process, but we do need you to actually be able to survive in order to finish the process. But hey, bad tide's almost over. And with so little bad water actually retaining on the map here, we'll be able to just flush it down this way. And once this is clean, we can just let it all flow back through. Woohoo! And that'll clear out downstream there too. We don't need to wait for it to like percolate backwards. We can just probably wait until the clean water's overflowing there, unless this starts looking actively like it's gonna completely run out of water in the time before that. We'll see, I suppose. The bad tide has ended. Cycle 15 begins. Yes, just clear it out, clean it up. Come on, get it out of there. I don't want any of this bad water in here. Close enough. Drop the gate. That's actually a little... Lock it up. I don't want any backflow. It is draining everything out this way. Oh, there it goes. Filling up. Filled that. Oop. Drop that floodgate. Probably keep it at 0.5 instead of that other one. that is 0.5 is release. I can stay at 0. Alright, nice. Woohoo! That can be off. Are you guys all hungry and thirsty? There's plenty of resources to go around. You guys are crazy. We also got 3 beds left. I should probably pause these after the next set of kits come out. Look at it. It's beautiful. There's so much water. So much water. And it's all so clean and perfectly managed. The dopamine hit. The dopamine hit is so good. It's wonderful. Alright. There's plenty of water flow. This is almost done. They're just missing this one, which they can't get to. Great. Alright, fine, fine. Honestly, fuck it. Why am I hemming and hawing about putting in the levee? This is never going to be accessible. So, why even have it as water storage? Just put in a levee. Solidify the whole thing. I know it makes the rest of that inaccessible, but who cares? I'm also going to say this is close enough. I'm going to blast the whole thing. We're blasting the old dam. Wow, a lot of resources in that old dam, actually. Yeah, look at it flow through. Kersploosh. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and assign these some very high priorities. Alright, now to figure out best way to get up this. Ooh, we're starting to get some flooding. Uh-oh. Why are we flooding? Does it just need additional relief? Is that what you want? Drain it! Drain it before it kills things! Yeah, they die if they get overflooded. There we go. Yeah, the water flow through this is just so high. Look at that. I can seal most of it. Drop it to a flow rate of 2. What does it do if I do that? And if I seal that gate? Okay. Stabilized. Okay. Good. Good. That's pretty nice. We'll take some getting used to the new system. That will be sure. That'll be certain. Let's see here. Paths and structures. That's what I'm actually supposed to be looking for. So I put that like that. With one platform there and a staircase, the question of at what point to connect it to the other paths becomes evident. Because it's kind of a tough question to answer. I think, in the interest of preserving some materials, but not too many, and beaver time. We're just gonna have to do it like that, which will then allow them come up and around and blast those trees. Wow, look at all that water. That's awesome. Alright, so the underwater levy is good. That means the rest of these things can start being built. Which means this can be built, which is probably the most important piece, though the other levee pieces are pretty important as well. Alright, they seem to be on it. Very good, very good. Got plenty of water flow, plenty of kick, plenty of horsepower. Go ahead and fill that back up. Huh. It's almost pushing the water back over that way. You know, I wonder if I let all the water out, course down the track there, it might be able to push it high enough. That was if I raise that water level. So there's no relief valve. Bad tide. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Drop that. Let it flow. Keep it semi-stable. Get this shit fixed. Quick as you can, lads. We need as much water behind this as we can. Come on, it just takes 15 planks. I know we've got them in storage. Make it happen. Go, beavers, go! Go, beavers, go! There. They can take the most efficient route. Alright. It's just waiting for these. Does that say it's unreachable? It's too far from a district. Can't be reached. Uh-oh. My beavlings. These are now your most important tasks. So what do these look like? Oh yeah, they've got access to all of that space for farming. That's good. I'm probably going to shrink the berry field. Oh, we are out of room for more beaver kids, so let's put that on pause for a little while. Nice, we are at maximum population, a full 30 beavers. We got 7 who don't even know what to do. Dang. Let's get another big builder beaver. That would be good. Go ahead and put a couple on the lumber mill, because might as well. That's got people, that's got people. Forester's running, this forester is running. I suppose might as well put him on a lumberjack flag, get that rolling. Hell, can even put one over here. This gets deleted. I don't know why I've kept it this long, honestly. What else? What else is there that needs to be done? What jobs would we have? Got water pumps that are up on the top that we don't ever want to use, so that's fine. We got the fermented soybeans fermenter, but that's not even done being built yet, so that doesn't matter. Got the one gatherer flag, it's got everyone in it. Okay, yeah, well, I suppose that means we can just employ the rest of these guys as haulers. Which means 30 is what it takes to run this sizable clan here. Now, our beavers... I think our beavers deserve to be happy, right? What's the point of living if they can't be happy? Or we could start working on the tapper shack and stuff. The hydroponic garden takes metal to build. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, we'll definitely want the oil press before we do anything. How big is it? It's not huge. Not huge. It takes horsepower to run, though. So maybe we need to work on an industrial district. As we've said before, this area over here is going to be flowing pretty consistently in comparison. Maybe it's time. You know? Mayhaps it is time. I do find it interesting that flooding is so dangerous. It does kind of mean you can't just put yourself at the low point of the map, block it off, and then fill it with as much water as you can. You do need to be somewhat sensible about your water management, which makes sense. 0.8 days left. I'm going to go ahead and start the risk of flooding up down here again. That's fine. Hopefully this will get a little bit better, a little bit more fixed. Oh, they're getting there. They're getting there. Build the levee. Build it. Build it. Once night falls, I'm probably going to have to lock this in whatever state it's at. Come on, just finish the building. Come on, you. Finish the building. Ugh, you put in the materials, but they didn't build it. God damn it. Oh, wait. Maybe. Come on, buddy. Build. No! Alright, well. Not as much water as I would have liked to. Quick, seal the gate. There we go. That's all the flooding that happens when it's been left for over there. They die pretty quickly, Sliggins, but there's the bad tide overflowing back that way. And probably overflow into here as well. But this should, yep, there it goes, dry out completely. And I mean, we still got a fair amount of water in here. We got plenty of extra tiles, at least, that got built up in there, so that's good. And look, they've almost finished final boundary. What do you mean it's too far from a district center? What do you mean it's too far from a district center? This one wasn't, but this one is? Fine, fucking blast that one. Put in a path. Build the other one, and then we'll put the other one back in. That's annoying, but they got 10 days of bad tide to build it on, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. And hey, now we've actually got access over to this area. Not that I know what I'm going to do with it, but we've got access. Fortunately, this bad tide. Oh, hello, that's a lot of bad water. Quick, release it. Forgot to check that. Yeah. Fortunately, that's going to probably keep happening unless I build some water control infrastructure over here. Which we can do. Build some levees to stop the bad water from flowing in here. I'm just trying to figure out, where should we put stuff? You know? So we got the oil press now. So since we have the oil press, I'm gonna change this farming. Let's go ahead and let people come back to work over here. We got 2 who don't have a job. I mean, this would be perfect for them. Let's get rid of these so we can get this connected again. There we go. So that can start working again, which will provide both of these. Very good, very good. Then we can go plant trees and bushes. And we'll change these out for crop section. Make this canola down here. There we go. Canola. Oh man. Can't plant the canola until the kohlrabis are gone. That's a shame. $30 whole beavers, and 1 guy doesn't have a job. Oh, good. He can be the new fermenter. Perfect. Might as well let them have the ability to access down here, since they have the ability to access everywhere else. Hey, because this forester does actually reach down in there. I don't think any gatherers do, though. Gathering flag. Yeah, be a whole thing. So that's canola. Let's go ahead and... Oh wow, they can have this whole area. Let's get the soybeans going then. Soybeans. We're turning the iron teeth into soy boys. Come on, Vilebarks. Come on, Vilebarks. Get that soy in ya. Start soying out. They got sticks to grow on. Aw, cute. Oh, good. This is done. Let's go ahead. Get the final levy in. I can delete the rubble pile? Interesting. No need for that kind of violence. We can be patient, wait for it to be retrieved the old-fashioned way. After all, we got haulers for days. They should be more than capable of getting that job done. Kind of looks like the builders are the ones doing it, though, so that's funny. More canola. Uh-oh. That's a soybean. And these shouldn't even be it. Because those are inaccessible to the farms. I don't have anything I can plant in the water, right? Yeah, we don't have the aquatic farmhouse. Best we got are the mangroves. This guy do just be chilling, though. Be nice if we could tell them just to fill this area. Kind of wish foresters didn't have a range. Not that it matters that much, I guess. The gatherer is also restricted to the same range, so he's kind of stuck in the same situation. Go ahead and tell them don't prioritize things, by the way. Yep, plenty of all of it, so just get whatever you feel like. And we're good. Oh, look at that. We got frickin' kohlrabi storage for days, as well as berry storage. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I'm not really in a rush to get that constructed, I suppose, because, you know, why would I be? We don't have the stuff for them to ferment, so there's no point. Are all of these cassava fields really necessary? We're almost full on fermented cassavas, honestly. In fact, crazy it sounds, I might even just go ahead and open up another, make this large warehouse and make it for fermented cassavas. We've got so many, but it's like, they're necessary. They're our staple crop, you know, we make a ton of them, it's our main fermenter, they're easy to ferment, why, probably should. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, it's allowed to turn into other stuff. You can turn that into the fermented cassavas. I accept it. We can build more giant warehouses for storage later. It'll be fine. It might mean I need to rearrange the path a little bit, which will be fine. I just realized that probably made 0 sense because I was talking in my own head about thinking about putting a second level section of warehouses on top of the big ones, but like there's no reason to do that. Yeah, so that'll be for the fermented soybeans once those are ready to go. And they're working on them. Continue to plant the canola so we can make the oil. Alright, so we're at 3.0. What is a 2.5 look like? Down to there. That's a 2.0. 1.5, and we're still not getting any flow. So we're down to a 1 tile above the dam's flow level that can even be released. That's a shame. And it releases quick. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, there's all of the water we even had stored. Uh-oh. Cool. Oh no, that's all the water below 1 that's stored. That's part of the advantage of being over here, is that we have an extra, sensibly a block worth of storage back there. It can be in. It's probably a little over half. I'm not gonna, won't push it. Now we actually have a, you know, reservoir. Oh good, this is done. So we can go ahead and put in the final levee for actual construction. Make it super high priority, because of course we'll make it super high priority. Are we starting to have a farmer shortage? I think we might be having a farmer shortage. Fascinating. Been quite a while since we've experienced anything like that. Should I replace some blueberries with farmers? I think I will. I will. Actually, I think we don't actually have space for that. Can't really fit. Well, actually, we can fit a row house here and here, which will let us hold more beavers. And I think we'll actually be able to support them. We don't seem to be having too much of a strain on our resources. How much shelter is that? 5 for each. So that's 10. So 10 more beavers. Okay. Probably won't actually keep 10 whole extra beavers. This probably won't be worth it. But probably worth keeping an eye on. So if these two are both harvesting when the opportunity presents itself, then I guess I'll make these guys focus on planting. And of course, these have a cassava focus, these have a kohlrabi focus. So those are our staple crops that make sure that everyone has enough food to eat so that we don't die. That's pretty useful. It's pretty big. Oh, good. The dam is fully done. Yeah, let's just fill this. Oh, that was all the water that you can mess around with? Wow, that was barely a dribble. Wow. Okay. So unfortunately, as you can see, that is the maximum amount of water that can actually come out of there. We end up with a big puddle left at the bottom. It's about... it's not that much. It's a shame not to have it down there, nonetheless. Unfortunately, without at least one taller floodgate, we can't really do anything about that. But in the future, we'll have even more water than we did this time, which is awesome. Very good. Very good. Ugh. So we got a bunch of beavers that are growing up now, so that's nice. As the beavers are growing up. What should we build? Platforms, huh? I feel like we need any of this stuff. I'm gonna be real. Irrigation barrier. Stop soil irrigation and contamination from spreading beneath it. Explosives factory. Oh, explosives now require bad water instead of paper and metal. Oh man, okay. Explosives just got a whole lot further down the tech tree, huh? Interesting. Should we get the district crossing and then worry about setting up a true industrial district? I probably wouldn't do anything with it until the bad tide's over anyway, so yeah, you know what, screw it. Beavers, you've earned it. You're getting a swimming pool. Congratulations, beavers! You have earned yourselves a swimming pool. Let's go. These are gonna be like the only pirate people who even get a freaking pool. No, none of the other districts are gonna get a pool because it's hard to maintain a pool. I guess we got the water dumps, so as long as we produce enough water from here that we can export it to the other districts and dump it into a pool area for them, then that would be enough to give that. I wonder if using ground blocks stops water loss from because it uses the water for irrigating land. So I wonder if it slows it down if you block it completely, you know? Could be interesting if that's actually how it works. It should be how it works. 'Cause that would give the fact that these also stop irrigation completely. Like, it's not just to stop contamination spills, but it's also to block any water from evaporating, so you can make a much more stable water source. It doesn't need to be basically constantly refilled. Alright, but the water is almost done. Bad tide will be over just in time, because frankly we are running out of fluids down here. In fact, we are out of fluids down here. That's not great. Hey, look at that. They can still plant down here, though. That's funny. Let's go food. I see this thing is ready, so drop in another farmhouse. No focus. Focus on planting. Very good. Oh, that's the canola that's ready for harvest. I was like, why is it piss colored? Is it dying? No, it's not. Alright, bad tide. End your menace and free us from your pain and suffering. And bam! Bad tide has ended. Very nice. The water flows out, cleans the old area out. Yeah, honestly, it's fine. Just let it through. And we'll put through a tiny little bit of bad water, but we'll drop the floodgates and we'll just let it flush out completely. Seal that one back up. And look at that nice controlled dam. It's beautiful. That is tremendous. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yep, that's flowing everything out there now. So let's see what happens if we seal this up completely. How does the flooding work in this version? Let's not forget to actually trap in some of the water. Pause the power wheel. Ooh. Not gonna get very far if that's stealing all of our water. It's very full. Big flood. It will negatively impact the soybeans. I see. This will negatively impact the soybeans. We'll drop this to a 0.5 as a release pressure. And the flooding? No! Okay, cool. So that's enough to keep it perfectly stable. Now, admittedly, because all the water's flow is now coming out this direction, this gets funky. This gets flooded. Interesting. Don't know how to fix that. Oh, wait, what? No, it's just chill now? Okay. Oh, I guess it equalized down to 0.5 overall flow. And now this is just steady. All the new water is holding it here. Somewhat. It's not nearly as flood prone. So that's nice. However, we do need water flow that's coming this way. Let's see what happens when we drop this to 2.5. 0.5. Let it run for a little while. So what about this? Is this a stable configuration? No. If I drop it completely. Stable. Okay, cool. So this at 2.5 with this at 0 and this at 1 is a stable high flow configuration that just works. Some reason it keeps not giving this thing power though? Like why? There's plenty of water coming through there, let me tell you. Let's not forget to replace that storage tank I destroyed. I could build another one of these. It supplies, yeah, it only supplies 108. It's technically not enough to fill demand. Oh, a drought. Okay. 200 science for the large wheat. What the hell? Where does this go? How does this work? It's fucking massive. Oh. There it is. Okay, so that is a large power wheel. Provides 270 horsepower per centimeter squared. And that is very large. That's very large. Requires a depth of 2, it looks like, to even put it on anything. So it could fit here, hypothetically. But nothing over here even has to. We would need to carve it out, but to get it we would need dynamite, so that ain't happening anytime soon. So compact water wheel it is. Yeah, don't be ridiculous. That will be able to be reached once the rubble gets cleared. Huh. Why are you two just sitting around? There's trees to be chopped. Unless they're not marked. Ah. Those trees were not marked for chopping. That was my bad. Let's see. Now we got the forester planting more oaks, so that's good. Nothing to do in range. Oh shit, yeah. Get rid of that. No reason to keep it around. Whoopsies. Let that water back up until it floods. Which you probably don't want to back up until it floods. Not yet, at least. Back it up until it's 0.5 depth. Alright, look how stable everybody is. That's nice. And we'll be getting more logs soon. That's very good. Very important to us, of course. Finally have a stable, pretty much everything. Sweet. Look at this dam. Look how well it works. Oh my god. Makes me very pleased. Very pleased indeed. Well, the thing, we've only been going an hour and 45. Gnonu really set us up for success here. There's our canola seeds. Wow, they are making quite a few of those already. That's nice. So, how about that oil? So we need the canola oil to make our soybeans. We're starting to even get soybeans, so we really need that oil. So that takes an oil press. Takes 1 canola seed, turns into 1 oil. It takes 50 horsepower to utilize this monstrosity. I suppose I'd actually put this on a series of platforms next to these water wheels. It's not terribly efficient, space or material wise. We don't actually have a ton of materials anymore. At least for wood though, we can do this. Drop down another lumberjack flag. Tell someone to build the hell out of that. Oh yeah, I'm glad we turned on the breeders pods again. We are not even at replacement at the moment. Shit, fucking what? This is funny because we can put buildings on top of these. So let's build that like that. And this should all remain connected, which means we can transfer the horsepower to here with that thing on, which would be nice. That'd be good. Grucci. Oh, hello, leg spike. Got no workers in that district, but this guy is doing something, so there you go, B. You'll actually be able to do your job now. Very nice. Alright, 0.9 days. When we hit 0.8, seal the gate so we can get a full backlog here. That's at full. Once this starts flooding, we'll fill full backlog. Alright. That looks pretty full. I'm going to go ahead and seal the deal. Turn that up to a full 3.0. I'm just going to let this fill up. I'll see all the water flowing back out that way. That's a nice 0. And it's even flowing a little bit into here, which will keep that topped up. Also flowing a little bit that way. Yeah, you can see. This is nice and just on the brink of overflowing. And there it is, full overflow. But that is fine. It's fine. Because once this drought hits, all of that will slide away. This will be completely full. This will be completely full. Yeah, these aren't going to die, right? 0.4 days. Oh, shit. All of the soybeans are dead. Oh, well. Unfortunately, the soybeans are fucking weaklings. Hard as what it is, and seeds are perfect toys for the kids. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I suppose I'm not that concerned, all things considered. Go ahead and turn that on, and we can go ahead and knock down that. We don't need 4 haulers. Oh, we don't need 4 builders either. There we go. Now we have beavers who are working. There we go. You can all be pushing beavers. Get to pushing, you dang beavers. There we go. Planking plenty of logs. We got someone who's at least making... making planks. We've got someone who's at least making logs, so... yeah, these are starting to grow up. Unfortunately, these... 13 days. So unfortunately, our glorious plan of having oak groves until the end of time, unless we can fill this with water too, will not be possible. Which is a shame. But I'm not building the dam here. Well, no, because it would ruin these. And until we get a proper industrial district over here that's actually functional, there's not much I can do otherwise. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. 25-day drought, too. That's crazy. Hopefully we have enough water. I mean, there's a lot of water back here, don't get me wrong. This is a lot of water. What is it? 25 days of heavy colonial beaver water usage. I do not know. I do not know. There we go. Everything running as it should be. Very good, very good. Fortunately, we'll have a pretty steady supply of logs as these mature. Because at least this is a lot. Let's not kid ourselves. That's a lot of logs, actually. So that's pretty nice. So, what is the path network to get over here look like? So we'd be traveling along that way. So I guess we've got... Oh, I see. That's still fine, because it just means we need moves to get down there. That's okay. Then we get another section over here. We get the old platformer. Build a nice bridge like that. Then... I'm thinking we do that, that, that. Damn it, that won't work. Let's be a little different. Because you do need to be able to connect those paths like that. Now that platform, that. And that puts us in the tricky position of now needing 2 triple pieces to get up there. Two whole triple pieces. 2. That's a really long way away, too. It'd be interesting to have a base down here, like a little small district as an intermediary, but there's nothing but bad water down here. And now, admittedly, having a major bad water source be available there is not a terrible thing, because it means that we can use it as a, you know, whatchamacallit. This is the bad water processing district. There you go up the way, and you get to the metal processing center. But I'd feel a lot better about having a bad water processing district. I guess it doesn't really... I don't know, man. I don't know. Truth is, this will probably be the fastest way over there. I was thinking we'd go around that way, but honestly, I mean, we basically got a straight shot this direction anyways. So we'll probably just straight and then over, around, and then... New district center there. Up and up and up. But it is kind of wild, because every single one of their needs is basically going to have to come from here. In some way. Because they can't do shit with the bad water. Unless, I mean... feels like an overinvestment. But we can get the water depth, flow, and bad water contamination with a stream gauge, right? So if we get this, it's a heck of a lot of science for something that's pretty meh. But we can utilize it over here and give these bad water sources a test. And if they have clean water in them, it just takes some heckin' bad water filtration to get them out, then it's a lot more sustainable, you know? I know, it's going to be an interesting path to getting there, that's for sure. I think, honestly, this is all the industrialization this section really needs. Maybe we come and miss the industrial district instead. I know we're like, oh, this little side channel is great for it, but it's going to be dry. I mean, anytime there's a drought, obviously, it's going to be dry. It's not constantly flowing. Whereas these, we get the bad water taps, we stick them on there, they'll flow even during a drought. So, yeah, okay. Oh, hey, they finally built the freaking pool. Nice. Look at them go. They got the swimming. Yeah, why take a shower when you can just come take a swim directly? Take a shower in the water you just took a swim in, yeah. That'll be great. It's definitely pretty stagnant right now. It's not exactly clean, free-flowing water. Hey, nice. We got a house that is good to go. It's chilling. Now I'll say this. I like the population management, but I also don't. Which I know sounds insane to say, but I enjoy managing the population of the Iron Teeth for a while, but then it gets kind of tedious trying to time it out. Like, okay, we've got people who are dying of old age every this many days. They only last this long, so I need to turn on these things again to keep us at replacement for this long. And it's like, because it's clearly three of them reproduces faster than we die off, but like not by a lot, but also by a lot. I don't know, it's hard to say. This will be for water, but we will probably put, I don't know, one there for canola oil. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that now. There we go. Just so they know they can go there, we'll put a path on it. Oh, hey. This can go a lot further down. Nice. Canola. 2 more. There we go. Very nice. Let's get the Tapper Shack. Oh, it takes gears. Don't really have anywhere I can put a gear workshop, if we're being honest. I guess I could connect it to this corner of this thing. But no, that's not a power output. These are the only power outputs. I have to remove some of our tree farm. I don't really want to do that. Alright, well, we definitely need an industrial district. That is paramount. It's of the utmost importance that we build out a proper infrastructure for it. So we're gonna need a district crossing. Pachow. Ooh, wow, look at that. Fancy. And large. Probably would go like there. Leave one, enter the other. Yeah, let's see. What is this path coloring gonna look like? To there. Basically red at that point. So, from there, that is canola oil, and that is canola oil. Very nice. Oh, hey, this is basically ready to go. We're out of water. Well, release the flood! Sploosh! And life returns to the once lifeless land once more. Oh. Wow, got us right up to the brim. Nice. In fact, I overflowed it quite a bit. There's a lot of water in here. Nice. That is very, very nice. It does kind of look like maybe we're running out of water. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. I guess. I don't know why we would be. We were pretty full previously. I think we may have just kind of womped there for a second. Oh, hey. I didn't actually put the builder in. See? Food, oil press, mirror it, drop it in. Blast this. Rest in peace, those logs I'm playing see will definitely, almost definitely never be recovered. Well, I guess a path over here or something with a staircase would be hypothetically accessible. Oh, we don't have gears, so we can't make the oil press. Womp womp. So this is Badwater District. So we need a new district center. You know? It is what it is. New district center. Kind of like how it fits right there. Maybe there? It's interesting how that's a hypothetical outflow, but I don't think it ever does. I think it only outflows this way. I'd probably keep it that way. I'll probably dam one of these. Maybe this one? Getting a steady high flow on one of these is actually going to be harder than I want to admit, I think. Because, yeah, there's a lot of water pressure back here. And it's a nice big lake. There's not really a good straight portion where a lot of water is going to go. Hi, June Plays. Welcome back. How you doing? Pleasure to have you. I'm currently trying to set up our first ever new district. and figure out how best to make that operate. I guess I might be crazy for it. Over here? No, actually, hold on, we do have the large one. And it is supported. And it has output to both sides. So I could just fill this whole thing with one big one of these things. Like, we build that there. Then it's like build platforms like that, and double platforms out to the center of this thing. And then, yeah, that'd be a connection. Go to power, get the power shaft turn, go this like that, and just start putting a straight power shaft, and bada bing, bada boom, we've got power. 270 horsepower per centimeter. It's not great. And we are kind of limited to just the one. But I might be able to put in a couple of them. And I think that's the intersection, yeah. So hypothetically, that's a pretty large power flow, you know? Might be good. So this can then become a pretty intense industrial district, powered mostly by bad water and focused on the processing therein of bad water as well as metals. Okay. So, oh, you guys are building down here. I didn't realize you could reach that far. That's fine. Build my freaking oil press. Why haven't you built my oil press? Oh wait, that's right. They can't build it. Whoops. Can't forget that they can't actually build the oil press without gears. Gears require this whole thing. So yeah. That in mind, if that's where that's gonna be, let's go ahead and build a district center here. Lock it in. Get some paths. Whoa, that's just built? Oh. Sick. Okay. So let's build that like that. Then, make some connections. Oh, whoops. Let's demolish those real quick and drop in a path. Make that like that, and then must be separated by district crossings. That's green, that's basically red. So I'm gonna push this district crossing a little bit further this direction, actually. So I'll just go ahead and demolish those. Honestly, just about even there. So, go here, district management, district crossing. Put one like that. Put it in like that. Have it run like that. Have it run like that. Okay. So there's a district crossing. Wonderful. That's going to have 4 workers on each side that are dedicated just to building it. That's fun. Okay. Well, eventually we'll need to migrate a population over here. So how does this thing even work? I guess, yeah, just build it. It's really not that expensive. Let's get that done. So we can start industrial activities once the drought ends. Okay, so like, you know, you guys actually build that first. That'd be pretty cool. Thanks. I don't need you builders who are over here trying to build down that way too far. Because there's a whole bunch of hypothetical things I don't want built over here yet. Like this stuff. Unfortunately, I think if I just pause that, they can't actually access any of that anymore, so they won't be trying to build any of that shenaniganry. This friggin' thing. Massive. Let's pause that. As for the rest of it, let's put it up for demolition for now. Can I put another set of these 2 in here? I might be able to. Now, build those out. We'll pause all of this stuff. Let me get under there. Oh, there we go. Platform paused. Alright. Because I think I need to build those out. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, before you guys build that, which I know, goofers. I actually think I need these builders to come through and build the build these items for us. Otherwise, the workers will not be able to get back to where they need to go on that other district. So, we'll get to that. So we got District 1. Das Kapital. As it is the core thing. And we'll call this Industro. Industry. Nice. Come on, get back before you starve to death. Kimber. Got nobody working there. Which I suppose is fine for now, but not great. Down by 1, we got 10 days left. Do I care about anything? I think that's down 13 days. And we'll give them a little bit. Just enough. Then we'll refill this. Ooh. That's as much refilling as we can do. Well, I mean, as much as it can be for now. We'll hold on to what water is left up here, I suppose. Hmm. And then we can finally build gears and shit. That'll be fun. Building needs water. Oh, the water depth isn't high enough for the swimming pool. Well, I guess let's go ahead and fix that. Phew. That was quite the influx there on accident. Whoops. Let's stabilize it with a little bit. Oh my god, look at all of them go swimming. Fill it up. Well, 11 days and that's all the water we have left. Okay. So it turns out we might not have as much water as we feel like we have. That is a wee bit terrifying. So I'm gonna need to provide enough materials for not just this district, but at least 2 more. Bad water and metal water. Admittedly, depending on how far away this is, this might actually be in a reasonable range for industry to actually get it. So we might only need 2 districts. How best to handle this? Structural materials, logs. What? Yes. Building lacks materials. I know you don't have any canola. Actually, why am I even trying to run this? I mean, I got a guy in there. You'd be doing something else with this freaking life. So you probably don't need 2 guys in here doing friggin' whatever the hell they're doing. Granted, now I got no one working on the other thing, so not so much of an issue. Sure, why not? Help the other lumberjack. It's not like it's doing anything. I suppose I could make you a builder. I think I've only got 1, 2 right now. Yeah, actually. Pause that, get a 3rd builder. Why not? Should go well. Should be fine. Should be a pretty functional thing to have happen. Hey, look at all those warnings just disappear. A little bit of management, and everything seems to be fine. Should I make another rooftop terrace? What does our well-being look like? These are all fine. They all seem to be getting kohlrabis and mangrove fruits, fermented cassavas regularly enough for the bonus to be there. We'll be getting fermented soybeans soon. That will be good. It should provide another +2. Campfire's only getting 17 out of 30, and the rooftop terrace is more efficient. Is it because we need more? No, we're not even maxing its popularity, whereas we are Getting a pretty significant popularity on Rooftop Terrace. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. The Scratcher and the swimming pool do seem to be doing just fine, though. Servicing most people. We got a monument. 1,000 science to build the labor monument. Gives the all labor monument within 7 tiles. It takes 200 logs to build. Kind of want to do it, you know, like just a flex. Just say I've done it. Say we've built a monument. But none of these labeled for cutting. They aren't. That's weird. Cut them. Cut them. Cut them. Oh, can these reach over here? They can. Cut them. It's not a lot of wood, but it is wood. Might as well. Oaks are very, very efficient, but they do take a little while. I mean, there are spans where you just don't have them. Oh, hey, this is done. Sweet. So let's go ahead and demolish. Go here. Get the district crossing. Plop it in. Come over here. Path it up. Alright. New district. Ready to rumble. But first we're going to need to figure out how the district crossing works. Silly about setting up a trade network so these guys get food from over here, bring it over to the next place. Right, my boy? My doggy man? You're so cute. Drop the flow. Yep, that is as much water as there will be the entire rest of the 7 days. Hopefully that's enough. That's the entire reservoir drained over the course of 7 days. Dang. Let's see. I'm looking it up. Timberborn, what are these things called? Irrigation barriers. Show me the irrigation barrier. So how does these things work? These are patch notes from the Timberborn devs. It's not what I'm looking for. Barriers. Uh-oh, it's not on the wiki. We got the wiki.gg. Show me, my son. Show me the irrigation. There's an irrigation tower. What is that? Is that a Folktales exclusive building? It is unique to the Folktales faction. Damn. How best to move forward? We don't have any information about the irrigation walls, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully we don't have any problems at the end of this. Don't really have a strong way forwards, you know? Maybe we could put the laborer monument, like, right there. Be a good spot for it. The monument to Gnonu's laborers. Hey, okay. District crossing is done for Das Kapital and Industrie. So we can see imported versus exported, and you get workers who are specifically balancing trade between each side. So, oh my goodness. Import forced by distribution settings. Import always. Always import the condition if there workplace demand. Okay, that's not it. So the main thing would be, I guess, over here. Import all if needed. Import all always. Set all the default. So I say do not export and import none. What is this? That's the threshold, I see. Anyways, global view, industry. Okay. Industry. You are our industrial district, so you'll be making things. But you're not going to be growing much at all, if anything. I don't think we need beavers. I mean, we'd have to micromanage the population being sent over as they die, but what's better? Importing berries and extra water over there for additional beaver making, or just sending over additional beavers as they're needed? I'm saying the first one. So let's go, go ahead and import the fermented soybeans. We'll import kohlrabies, import fermented things. We will not be importing berries. We'll import algae rations. We'll import all of the foodstuffs, basically. We will import logs, and we will import water. We do not need to import any of the raw foods before they are processed. We might make coffee over here. So don't import mushrooms. Yeah, actually, we might actually import. We might end up exporting these. Actually, you don't need to import those though. We might export mushrooms and algae, actually. No, that's probably still better over here, just for efficiency's sake, because they just need water. But the rations, we might import these and then export rations back, because this will be the main industrial zone. The rations take industrial stuff. We'll import the pine resin. We will not import treated planks, because there's not going to be any. Do not import gears, because they're not going to be making any. What is this? Gunpowder? Dirt? I don't care. Yeah, import if needed, I guess. Man, this is a lot of stuff. They probably don't need to export definitely don't import bad water, dynamite, oil. What's that? Oil? Grease. Yeah, they don't do that. Probably not gonna import log. Thanks, but I'll put that as an import as needed. We'll Won't be doing anything with metal or scrap metal yet because that'll be later. Extract. That will be not imported, not imported, not imported. I mean, not imported, imported. Coffee beans, probably import. Well, the rest of it probably fine. I guess theoretically we could be eventually importing all of the, because this would, if we get rid of all of this, that gives us more space over here to grow more stuff, which would be nice. Could be good actually. I don't know. I will say, I think all the basic materials, now I'm thinking about, obviously logs and stuff, but like planks will keep as import as needed. Is that the only other basic thing really? Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Then we go back to Das Kapital. Apparently they're not importing anything. Probably put it as import as needed. Currently they're at export all goods without restrictions. It's probably not good. Probably set all of the things that are what's the global view? Oh, I can see both of them at once. Okay, that's nice. So all of the food items basically we want to hold at a 50% export threshold. You know, we don't need them getting rid of anything that they don't already have. You know? I mean, these, just hold on to them, I guess. Kind of wish I could just max set everything to 50%. I'm thinking about. So I think that'll be my export threshold for everything all the time. Keep 50% of the resources for yourself. But, you know, and give away all the excess to whoever's importing it at the time. %50 on everything down there, very nice. Put the same up in there. $50, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. Okay. Looks like everything's got a nice 50% exportation on it. Probably just put the same thing here. I think this will yield some pretty good results. I might be totally off base in that hope, but we'll find out. I've never done anything with the district system before, so this is all new to me. All new. %, 50%, 50, Frickin' percent all of the time. Did you guys see that the conservatives are like shitting their pants over the fact that Taylor Swift might endorse Biden? Like, I get it, she's super popular, but like, she was never gonna endorse Donald Trump, I'll tell you that much. By the way, I endorse Biden, everybody. I know, it sucks, it's Jover, but vote for Joe. Otherwise, we're all gonna fucking die. Alright, so let's see where we go. We don't really have anybody who's available to work it, though, unfortunately. 3 builders, none of them are working. Guess I'll drop that down to 2. Hey, we got somebody who's working in the district now, so I guess we'll see if somebody starts making trips over that way. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. And we're out of water. For 4 days. Uh-oh. That's a long time to be without water. Quick, turn on the emergency backup pump. That'll at least help keep us in water availability for a while. Yes, we just need more water. Where are we gonna get more water? I guess more water storage is hypothetically an option. I suppose a series of floodgates here. Or, I mean, I guess just levees, honestly. Which would then push all of the water out this side. Helps the flow rate over there. But I do need the bad water to get pushed out. So that's the problem. So unless we get dynamite, which requires bad water, to blast this a little bit lower, therefore allow water to go that way. I don't want the water to go that way. I'll have already invested a ton of infrastructure in making this a place. Because there is something we said about using floodgates to force water out this channel and slowly trying to fill this whole center thing with clean water. I actually do think I want to put those levees in. There we go. That'll seal in the bad water that way. And hopefully we'll just let stuff in. Wait, dude stopped working there. Damn. He said this is a hostile working environment. $1.9 days. 1.9 whole days before the water flows again. They'll be fine. They got 14 water. They did drain the top sections. So that's not great. Not really much to be done, except at least the mangroves won't die. At least most of them won't. At least we're rolling in soybeans and canola even when the drought hits, because this blob of here actually keeps them wet and irrigated. So that's nice. That's nice. I'm kind of surprised that the limitation on the height of floodgates is 3. You know? Because it kind of feels like it should be a lot higher. Cause I kind of get it, like the concept that they should have additional water control sections. Cause can't you engineer a dam in such a way that it has like a step down system? Which allows you to let out all of the water? I don't know. I would need to think about that. Don't worry, everybody. Go to bed, rest your eyes. Cycle 17 will begin, and the rains will return full. Route ended. Cycle 17 begins. And the floodgates full height, they sure are. This one at lowest height? It sure is. This one at lowest height? Yep. Floodgates are ready. The water's flowing in. We'll let it through. And kerspradoosh. Life returns. The plants are irrigated. Everything is filling. Drop that down to a 0.5 flow. And, that's basically full. Let's start filling up the dam. The main reservoir must be filled. Turn that down to 2.5, 0, and we're good. And the water has flown freely again. Oop. That's a nice 0.5. The water flows. The water wheels are turning. Oh, it's gonna go all the way through this time? No. No. Or maybe. Oh, look. Look at it go. Look at it go. Ah. We're putting water, clean water, across the other path where only bad water had ever flown before. Interesting. It is interesting though, like this is all that will irrigate. It's really not even that much. Oh hey, look, the builders were nice. They actually put in the thing. That's why it took so long for the bad water to get there. Now that it's filling up, let's see, let's actually watch. What is the bad water gonna fully do up in here? It's gonna do anything crazy? Ooh. It's closer in there than I recall it getting. This looks like it's settling out. I'm actually gonna just keep those trees from dying, turn that down a little bit. Let that dry back out. And so that is what a full flow looks like. It's not a strong flow there, but it's pretty fast right there. Be a fair bit of power, I think. Which is nice, which is good. They got the logs pumping up there, so that's definitely good. They are chugging. Everyone should get their drinks soon enough. So that's good. Breeding stopped. Yeah. So then we got this whole thing. I feel like I need at least two population over here to really test it out. But even that's pretty dependent on me being able to get some other stuff together. Huh. It's actually enough water in there to irrigate all the way down to here. I think that gets beaten up by the bad water eventually, but interesting. Look at us and our nice little contribution to the downstream areas. I would love to fill at least one of these craters basically completely with clean water. I feel like this one is the one to do that on, right? Because it's got water sources, there's no bad water source in it, and I can seal those completely. Put some bad water seals on that section, and drought, uh-oh. That's a little sketchy, actually. Not gonna lie. But I could levy up the back wall, basically, so that this is filled. Levy up these thin sections, because they're very thin. And then have this get filled with clean water, and have the clean water outflow this way. This does actually connect... It actually does connect to my thing directly, which is interesting. Now, admittedly, that still leaves the question of what the fuck am I gonna do with this bad water as it outflows out of here? So it's gonna power the industry. I need that to still be flowing. I guess I could see about just locking it in here. No, it's too much. For it to make a consistent heavy flow for functional use, it would need to be different. That would be... Alright, that's like the end game super mega project. We'll declare victory, basically, when we figured out how we're gonna dam this giant thing, fill it with clean water, and then let that all flow out this way. There's one problem with that idea, and that's that bad tides would turn this entire crater into fucking piss. It would just completely poison it, which is a little scary. Like, because there's no way to build super tall dams that are able to fully empty the amount of water that's in them. Or am I crazy? Is there like a way to build a series of overlapping dams to ostensibly build a lock system that would allow you to completely empty a portion of the water? Oh hey, this guy finally cut down all the trees. Nice. Hey, congratulations, you're done. Ah, they're taller now. Okay. I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. A bit of a... So why the hell are you guys not producing enough water? You guys are clearly making water. Where is it all going? Are you exporting all of it? Is this... Oh shit, they're putting the water in here. Pause that. Don't export anything. Don't do that. Everyone here needs to get a drink before anyone's gonna export shit. Yeah, there we go. Jeez, well I'm glad I caught that before everyone fucking died. Just jump in the pool and take a swig. It's the same water. Oh, actually, technically, no. The pumps are said to filter it. I don't know, man. Because... if you had a system... I think the major problem is the fact that you can't build them on the lowest ends. Like, you can't put anything on top of a floodgate. A floodgate needs to be the top of the dam structure. And the other issue is that there are no structures that allow water through. Sometimes, but not all the time. So I'm thinking, you know, like, what if you had it go from small to medium to large? So, like, you know, you have a, you had a floodgate. And you had that. Then you had a double floodgate. Then you had a triple floodgate. This would all work to allow you to control, you know, the top, the middle, and the bottom. The problem is... you know, there might actually be a way. There might... don't build these things. No. Nope, nope. Nope. I see you waddling over. I see you waddling over that log. Don't build it. Don't you dare. Yep. Go put it back. Fuck you. Is the fluid... the deep mechanical fluid pump. This thing takes power, and it takes a lot of it. However, it pumps up bad water up on one side, and then discharges them on the other. It's much more efficient than regular pumps. Fires access to the water. It has a maximum depth of 6. So it takes 5,000 science to research. Oh god. And with that... so you could utilize those in an actual stepwise fashion to pump water over any height wall. Which, oh my god, how much power would that take? It's 700 horsepower a piece? But it has a maximum depth of 6. How deep are these sections of the river? So we're looking, because honestly, we would need to start down here. We would need to start at the bottom, which is obscene, and go all the way to the top. Not really, though. We don't actually need to do that. Because... well... okay, so maybe I'm hemming and hawing over anything. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to just be able to dump the entire contents of this stream out this side channel, basically, anytime there's a bad tide. That'd be pretty awesome. But also, as we're finding out, incredibly impractical. Literally impossible, basically. However, if we lock this in, and instead of relying on the single dam to, like, lock the stuff in here, we could keep this as still, basically, the major outflow. And or even, I guess not even requiring a major outflow, we should be able to, in theory. We come over here. We put a triple floodgate on the ends of these. We put a floodgate here. This floodgate's open anytime it's clean and we want to let water out. But of course we're also then stuck with the freaking problem of the lowest point that the water can be let out from, despite this massive crater hypothetically allowing us to store a fuck ton, is this. This is the height. So we're only getting like 6 extra things of storage space. There's no point in flooding the entire crater. I want to flood the entire crater. I think that'd be really cool looking, but like, there's no point to it. I wonder if there's a mod. You know, like, what if there's a mod, right? What if there's a little moddy mod? Let's just take a look. Timberborn mods. Where we get the mods for Timberborn? I know there are mods for this. We got Timberborn mods on the Nexus. Everyone knows the Nexus. A lot of maps. A lot of maps on here. That's kind of a cool one. Weeping Towers. It's got water sources at the top. Neat. Let me see here. It's actually not that many mods. At least on the Nexus. It's just like it's 2 actual functional mods, and then the rest of it's all maps. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose. Now, what about mod.io? This is the top one. There's a lot of mods here. Oh dang. Yep. Timberborn mod manager. Staircases, path extension. Oh, I've seen that mod before. Ladder, it's a ladder. Nice. A collection of floodgates and accessories. I do love me some hella floodgates. It is not updated for update 5. Womp womp. Floodgates are under the landscape tab. There's a water alarm under the water tab. Interesting. So let's hire metal floodgates and advanced water alarms that also has a stream gauge. Sure. So the highest floodgate in the mod is 10. It's impressive, actually. A 10 high floodgate? It's a lot. Floodgate triggers. Oh man, there's like automation stuff that people are building in this game. That's cool. Damn decorations. Log stairs adds log stairs to all factions. Yo, that's cool. We do love log stairs. Wireless pumps. Camera tweaker. Oh, it lets you zoom out more. Dang. A mod that lets me zoom out more? Don't mind if I do. Alright, when you guys next come back, there might be mods. That's all I'm saying. Not that I'm not having a good time with the base game, but I think there are things that I want to do that currently are not possible in the game And I will make sure that the mods are, you know, vanilla bouncing. I'm not gonna put in anything that lets me become Beaver God without any significant effort. But I think we can all agree that it'll be more enjoyable if we have a long-term goal to work for. Which, as much as building industry and actually making it frickin' functional is a nice long-term goal to shoot for, I think we can all agree that what's the point of building industry if not to build a mega project? You guys know that I like mega structures in Stellaris? Can you tell? Can you tell that that would be something I'm interested in? All this for 15 logs. Yeah, sure. Why are they not getting enough to drink? I think they might need a third water extractor, actually. I suppose that's possible. That we need a third. Well, let's find out. Let's see if people are still thirsty at the end of the day. Now that we're not trying to fucking export it to a place where there's no one there. They're like... I mean, look at it. Look at the manage this region. It says, you know, export water. At 50%. There's an export threshold of 50% on frickin' these guys, and they're just like they're not doing it. I don't understand. Why are they not? I don't understand the district system. I'm gonna need to look up a tutorial on how to actually use these things. Shout out to the district system single-handedly killing my colony? Question mark. Have I actually just been running a colony where I can't actually produce enough water for everybody for this whole time? It's not beyond me to do, honestly. Not noticing that I'm slowly but surely running out of water over time. I think if I just get rid of these, then tell the builders to get rid of them, I'll be able to build a nice third water pump. And we'll put someone on it, because this is bad if we don't. That would be not good TM. And we're slowly starting to get to the point where we're no longer dying of thirst. But I definitely prefer if that wasn't. Even in almost, we aren't. So I'm gonna get someone to do this. I should also seal the gates. This is a drought, and we want as much of this stuff as we can possibly get our grubby little hands on. Ah, good. We filled this all the way to the brim. Which means this gets a little easier right as the drought starts. Oh, it's only 19 days, too. We can definitely live through a 19-day drought. Yippee! We live. We will survive another day. Another day, another day. Very good, wonderful. Is that everything that we would want it to be? Yes, yes. Vilebarks died of old age. Not Vilebarks. That's a shame. Up to 1.2k. Weren't we gonna get? Yes, the Laborer Monument. Ooh, it's huge. And look at that nice, sick AoE. Behold. Gnonu. In all his glory. Gnonu. May his eyes stand wide and see far. May Gnonu protect us in the darkest of times. May Gnonu become all that we could hope to ever be. I want a pizza. Apparently I have like a free pizza from a company that I'm not gonna name on stream because I've been having trouble redeeming this frickin' coupon. I got pizza a while ago. It was like, in case of emergency break, and you get a free pizza. And I was like, that's fucking sick. I want a free pizza. So I've been trying to get my free fucking pizza, and I can't get my free pizza. Redeem your free blank emergency pizza. Free to use anytime before the 5th. Redeem my goddamn fucking pizza. Give me my pizza. I'm hungry. And I'm playing a game. Man, they are just pumping logs into this thing. Up to 150 already. Zang. Heck and in fact, dang. Hmm. 188 logs already in there. Dang. Alright, well, there it goes. The Laborer Monument's about to be done. Since it encompasses the entrance to every house, everyone is gonna get the awe. Look at that! Finally a freaking well-being increase. It's because everyone has awe. For we have built a statue of our Lord. Statue of the greatest of all time. Gnonu, the Laborer. Oh my god, they are really going ham. If we can get 17, they actually get a huge, they get a lifespan bonus, which might be enough to start keeping us out of tension again. So, I don't know. How about it? Maybe get some decorations, like a bench, I don't know. How do benches work? Oh, they're a separate building unto themselves? That's cringe. Oh man, that's gonna be hard to put those in a meaningful location, like, ever. Admittedly, they seem to work on stairs? So, okay. Wait, hold on. Is that even functional? I don't know. We'll find out. I guess. Yeah, that's unconnected. To be connected by a district center path. Every now and then some vandal will eat on the public property. Womp womp. Alright. Blast it. You know what I can do, however? I can tell them to... Oops, wrong button. Get rid of that. And then get rid of that. We can put a bench on it. I feel like we should get a roof. Let's put a roof on the row houses. What is that, 1x2? Yeah. I'm gonna whack on those sick 1x2 roofs. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go to fun. Because I'm a sucker for symmetry. Oh, I keep forgetting that has to be built on the ground. I was like, what? There it is, rooftop terrace. Ooh, what the hell? What the hell? There we go. And then we gotta connect it with the old platformities. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Almost definitely not. But I want to do it, so it's getting done. Neener, neener. Release the flow. It's pretty low flow, jeez. I said release the flow! That should be plenty, I think. Fun to watch it slosh around down there. Let's fill it up a little bit higher. Surprisingly high flow back into the mangrove. Oh, that's because it's trying to flood. Ooh. I forget just how much more water gets pushed this way every time I open it than back over here. And it has to slowly sloosh back down into that tiny little rivulet. It's crazy how critical that tiny little hole that used to be blocked by debris is to our overall survival. Like, we'd be so dead without it. Hey! Average rating of 16. Nice. So how's the bench been doing for him? Oh, the bench doesn't do shit. Oh, fuck. Well, womp womp. It's interesting how the aesthetic pieces only have a range of one tile. Bust of Gnonu. Dang. Clock. A decorative clock within 3 tiles. Huh. No wonder it gives you 3 tiles. It's freaking expensive. Give me the land. How do these work? Oh. What's that kind of land? Lantern. You know what's a good way to put these up? Put down a platform. Put that on the platform. That way everyone who sleeps in those houses is getting it. It's a shame that they don't overlap with the bathroom, I'll be honest. It kind of feels like they should. But that, and that. Keep forgetting it's a decoration. With that, they should all get access to it each night. They do look nice. They do look nice. I cannot argue that they do not look nice. Gnonu watches as you scratch your ass. What am I missing? It feels like I must be missing something. But no, I mean, we're pretty stable, all things considered. And look at that. We even hit a happiness of 17 on average. It actually does look like having the extra rooftop carriage did help. So, I mean, alright. If that's the case. Is that 3x3? Let's put in another campfire. So usage rates do actually matter. So that's good. You'd think they'd run out of things to waste their time on, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I'd like to get them the fermented soybeans, but it's gonna be hard. The labor monument, huge. +3 well-being overall. What does it take to get a flame of unity? Take some metal. Dang. Kind of makes sense. What are you gonna burn otherwise? Okay, what time is it? 8:30? We might have to call the stream soon. Not sure what else there is to be done, frankly. You know. I suppose what I could do is cut down the trees that are in the way and make our own gear workshop here. I mean, we're honestly at the point where we really are in need of gears, so how big is it? It's not huge even. Whoa, 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 what do you mean we can build those giant ass gears, but we can't build gears of our own? What is this, 1984? Guys, I think this might be 1984. Anyways, I can just put it like this, so that would be nice. And then we'll get rid of the things. Get on it, beaver boys. Two left to go, and lock it in. Nice. Well, at the very least, we can make gears now, so that won't be a sticking point, and we can actually get those fermented soybeans, which is nice. Let's let in some more water. Oh man, that's it? least give them a little bit extra. I wonder, do droughts increase the rate of water evaporation? I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they work. I always feel like I'm running out faster than I do, even with the bad tides, because, like, a 17-day bad tide feels like it would hypothetically have less water. Not just hypothetically, definitely have less water, because I'm missing all of the water that's behind that major gate. Hey, look at that gear workshop go. Nice. We're finally gonna be able to build the friggin' oil press. Which means we'll be able to ferment the soybeans, which means lots of good things, really. Yippee! Yippee, yip indeed. Alright, we're averaging 17 now, too, so it means the beavers are definitely going to be living longer, so huge. Huge if true, in fact. So during... let's see, during wet season, we actually had to... almost died during the wet seasons, but... we're almost at the point where I can justify sending a beaver over here, you know? But not... yeah, you're just gonna be sitting there. Dang beavlings. The dang beavlings. Oh, wow. Actually. All those oak trees decided to sprang up. Let's get you on lumberjack duty. Let's let you lumberjack in. Wooden gate is solid was a catchphrase coined by old Costco as he pushed for rapid industrialization. Interesting. Looks like we actually need an additional person up in here too. So let's get on that. Am I looking like? Is it looking like I'm gonna need an additional set of beaver breeders? Is that feeling like it's gonna be the case? I feel like maybe we need an additional set of beaver breeders. Okay, maybe 3 is at replacement rate for us right now. So it kind of feels like it is. We've been sitting here for a while, and they've just been on the whole time. So, beaver breeders. Let's get some. Where to put them, though? Where to put them? Honestly, I mean, nothing else is going in that spot. Sure. It's kind of out of the way of the other ones, but yeah, you know, whatever. Oh, there we go. Breeding pod. Very good. And hopefully the extra breeding pod will be enough to get us where it needs to be. At 220 logs. Dang. I guess we are pretty cool. I'll keep one of them on lumberjacks. And honestly, I think we are at the point where we can justify doing this. Storage, large industrial pile, beauty boop, boop. I'll be full of logs, that will be full of planks. And we will put them up with it. Yes, buildings not connected. I know. It's a travesty. So hard to live this way. And yet, here we are, living this way. Hey! We got... I'm not sure I enjoyed that sound, but we got the thing! Let's go! What else needed gears that we've got, like, unlocked? We're working on unlocking. I think... I feel like maybe we should get the stream gauge. It's only 150 seconds. But, I know what it actually was. It was the Tapper Shack. A chow. How big is it? About the size of a farmhouse, so... 4? Really? Only 4. Yeah, 2x2. Okay. So let's go ahead and, blast them. And put in a tapper shack. Nice. That will tap all those pine trees to get us lots and lots of pine resin. We do have a pine resin storage, right? Oh, no, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. It's a large warehouse. Alright, cool. Cool! No need to worry about that. Cooly, cooly, cooly. It's not connected by a path. Well, that makes employing somebody there quite a bit harder now, doesn't it? Beaver who can work there. We got a beaver who can work there. Very nice, very nice. And soon we'll have a beaver who can work in the tapping shack. We can start tap dancing in a shack. Let's go ahead and let all the rest of that water through. Drought will be over here just a day or so, which is good for us. Very good for us. Swanky. Beaver is injured. My goodness. It's the oil press truly that dangerous? My goodness. Anyways. Look at that. We got them soybeans coming in. Oh, let's go. Finally. We have an advanced product. Look at that. 18 well-being on the beeves. 18 well-being on the beeves. That's huge. Huge. Looks like they need another scratcher, too. Drought ended. Cycle 18 begins. Go ahead and build them another scratcher. Here comes the water. Sploosh. As the waterfall flows down down to a 0.5. The water flows, turns on the thing. We gotta turn off the power wheel, because this should be giving us plenty. Power input out of maximum 0. Is it because it's turned off? This is an output. Network supply is about 200 horsepower, so this actually should still be on, but we only need 1 as a supplement. This comes down to 0.5. Just to keep them lubricated. What if we did this for a meme? Flooded the entire thing and dropped it. Only to raise the water level. Floosh. Let this fill the entire system. The 0.5, not 1.5. 0.5, raise that again. Nice. And the water is flowing beautifully. Even the bad water. Even the bad water. Oh man, I don't know that. Side splash. Ah, beautiful, beautiful stability. Supply. Actually, we do need all three of them, even with the things. Huh. Interesting. There we go. Well, I suppose we did add like 3 different devices that all take power, so works out, I guess. Now we've got plenty of water, which I suppose means we can unpause this. Alright, who wants to be the test subject who gets to go and try and live on the other side? Did I hear? Lucky number. Migrate population. Plus. Alright, move 1 adult from Das Kapital to industry. Alright, now the only job he has is to work in the burger mine. Congratulations, you have been chosen to come home! Bad tide's approaching. I'm not not making that gamble mid bad tide. Actually, I probably should, but whatever. Oh, look! The barrels are full of oil! The oil! Looks different from the water. That's cool. I don't know why I didn't expect that. It wouldn't be that hard to make a piss yellow color, you know? But, like, still. Oh, and the tapper shack is done. Sweet! Means he's going in there and he is collecting all of the wonderful pine resin. Do we want a large warehouse for the gears? They do go in a warehouse, right? Yeah. Sure. Why not? 1,200 years. What's the worst that could happen with that much stuff? Wow. Almost 20 on the beaver well-being. Craziness. You know what, everybody? I think with the bad tide approaching, let's just go ahead, save up here on Crater Ironers. We had a good few cycles here. We had a good time. Let's go ahead and call it for the evening. Let's not get too big for britches and end on a high note for once. We have a massive population. We've constructed the laborer, awe-inspiring work. We have very happy beavers, nearly an average of 20. And we're past replacement, right? We've got gears and a whole semi-industrial side. Well, we're trying to figure out districts. I will watch a tutorial on how exactly those work in the future. And in the meantime, y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening. And we will be seeing you all next time. Arrivederci, everyone. Arrivederci.